exploring the entire country for Cheers Mzansi. So far, we've visited cocktail lounges, and shebeens, and we've learned what it's like to be a bartender. So now, it's time to kick it up a notch. We are going to be heading over to the Mongena Game Reserve where Leone's got something special planned for us. And then we're going to end off the night in the biggest nightclub in Pretoria called Propaganda. So, are you ready? Let's go see some animals. Woo! Hi there. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Oh, hi. I'm so good. I'm Cass.
Lena, nice to meet you. You just follow me. I want to show you something interesting over there. You want to have a walk with me?
I will.
So I'm a field guide here in Dinokeng. I've been working here for a couple months now. It's always been a dream of mine to become a field guide. And I've set up a nice little station here for you.
Oh, this is so
for us.
sweet.
Yeah, for us a little drink here. Alright. So, I have a question for you. Can you guess under what beautiful shady tree you're standing over here? You have one guess.
I'm guessing from the little beverage that you've poured me that we're standing under a marula tree.
That is absolutely correct. When the fruits are ripe, it falls to the ground. So monkeys, antelope, everything starts swarming up to the tree because it contains a lot of good antioxidants as well. So it's edible for humans. And this tree is seen in the Zulu culture as a form of female fertility.
Oh, wow.
It's also seen as very tender and soft to the Zulu culture.
Wow, that's
Beautiful tree.
I see the tree has been quite marked, if
Yes.
I can say so.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit damaged by the elephants. So not only do they eat the leaves and the fruits from this tree, because as you can see, it's a little bit bare at the moment. So they actually debark it. So what you can see here on the tree, all these markings are from the elephant tusks.
Oh, wow.
So elephant bulls will come to this tree, they'll take the bark off, which is these sections that you see, to get to what we call the cambium layer. So that is where the tree stores all its nutrients. So they strip the bark, the protective layer of the tree, and then they get to the good stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, cheers to the marula tree.
To the marula tree.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's interesting how we as humans also reap the rewards from the fruits of nature. The marula tree actually originally, or the fruit at least, was also harvested by humans, and then we would allow it to naturally ferment so that it can then turn into a beer. They eventually distilled the marula beer to turn it into mampur. And mampur is very, very classic South African witblits, almost a little bit like a moonshine. Now obviously made legally. Mampur is just a brandy that you can make from any type of fruit. I mean, when I was a kid, marula was just something that you would always just either eat as a fruit, and then eventually when you start joining the bar industry, you would just be able to mix it with so many more things. Probably the most famous shot with a marula liqueur is a springbokkie, little marula, and a little bit of peppermint liqueur. Sounds and screams South African, just from look and taste. Well, cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers to the marula tree.
The marula tree.
Thank you for your blessing.
Propaganda actually is the biggest club venue in the whole of Pretoria. We actually boast of the 3 floors of entertainment, a swimming pool, an elevated DJ box. It helps to interact with customers across through all those levels. We also accommodate 3,000 revelers in any given night. This place is full to capacity. We've hosted a lot of internationally acclaimed artists in this business. So it is the ultimate entertainment destination. We prioritize table service because ultimately, if you are going to get any repeat business, service should be by excellence. My biggest personal highlight is the great reviews we get from this place. It shows that we are doing something right. First and foremost, there's always something to learn from even someone we call the junior. And interaction with the people on the ground themselves. each and every time you interact them, meet them, how they respond to you, the feedback they give you. It's a learning process every day. Customer satisfaction must be top of your priority. Whatever you do in the business, always have priority to make sure the customers ultimately they are having a good time. They're also happy when they live here. We have our weekly staff meetings, so hear concerns of staff members, try to listen to them, what's happening. They are also the ones who are on the ground. They will tell us more of what customers are suggesting, what customers are putting forward, say, listen, let's improve on this. So those meetings are actually sort of family meetings every week, and then we keep the bond strong among staff members. And that's also when we rehearse what we call our own war cry, just to revitalize everyone after a week-long work. A necessary component of keeping our staff motivated. You can never survive as an island.
Welcome to Propaganda. Can I get you something to drink?
Yes, I've just had a really fantastic day out in the wild.
I know just the right thing for you. Okay, so I'm going to make whiskey, ginger, and cranberry for you. Here goes your refreshing chilies.
Oh,
Enjoy.
thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's nice and strong, it's refreshing. I love the mint, it gives me a little bit of cooling sensation. Tell me, what's your role here at Propaganda?
I do stock counts, I deal with the waiters' orders, I do cocktails, I do the drafts, I deal with the coffee machine, literally everything in the bar. I'm the queen of all trades. I love seeing my customers satisfied. So meeting new people, strugglers, and listening to their problems, giving solutions. You know, as a bar lady, people interact with you a lot. I'd say most guys will be asking me, how do you manage in this men world? Not men world. As long as you know your alcohol, you know your stuff, you know what you're dealing with, you'll be fine on the way. I can actually say we deal with every type of person. We have two different sections, VIPs, and then we have the general phase. So for the general phase, we'll have those people who drink their drafts, people who just love dancing and being in the crowd, you know. On a busy night, we'll have, say, maybe 6 to 7 barmen, and then we allocate each. These 2 is for cocktails, these 2 are dealing with sleeps, these 2 are on the side, and the other 2 maybe for customers. In that way, we beat everything. Service is nothing on us. I love the teamwork. We have a buddy system. Whenever I'm not here, you check after my tables, and then the teamwork, it's also the same as the buddy system. Our managers, from the cleaner to the manager or the top manager, we are like a family. I have a problem, I go speak to them. Really, we like a family here.
Queen Bee, that drink was incredible. And Sam, so informative on what it takes to run a truly world-class venue. And Lene, girl, I'm definitely coming to see you again for one of those Marula drinks.